Hello, well, welcome back to Paul's Beer Reviews. This time I've got a stout for you to review, and it's a beer from Turning Point Brew Company, a brewery I've never had a beer from before. So yeah, it is a can of their Lucid Dream Cookies and Cream Stout. There's the artwork. We've got some cookies, we've got cream. Looks like they're floating around in space, don't they? I like the artwork, very nice. Yeah, this one's coming in at 5% ABV, massive numbers there, just in case you can't see it, but there you go. Yeah, so Lucid Dream Cookies and Cream Stout from Turning Point Brew Company. Yeah, it says cookies and cream stout with cocoa, vanilla, lactose, and all the chocolatey malt you can shake a cookie at. Ingredients: water, barley, oats, lactose, hops, yeast, vanilla, and cocoa nibs, apparently. Wherever a cocoa nib is. So yes, a 5% cookies and cream stout. Sounds alright, doesn't it? This came in my latest Beer 52 box. So you may have this one knocking about. If you're a Beer 52 subscriber, you might have already had it. But I've never had a beer from, what are they called? Turning Point Brew Company before. So looking forward to this. First impressions of this brewery coming up. Smells alright. Give it a pour. Been drinking a few decent stouts lately. I don't always review the stouts because they're not always my sort of favourite type of beer to drink or review for that matter. But I thought I'd have a go on this one because I like the sound of it, so I thought I'd share. So yes, Lucid Dream Cookies and Cream Stout, there it is. Pretty dark. There is a slight bit of red bleeding through the bottom of the glass. Don't know if you can make that out on the camera. Doesn't look like it, but really dark. There's a tiniest bit of red just sort of bleeding through the bottom of the glass. I don't think the camera's going to pick it up. That's annoying. Yeah, so really dark, almost jet black. Very little head on it now. That's disappeared. Let's give it a bit of a wriggle and get my nose stuck in. Chocolatey, bit of dark fruit, sort of cherries and dark chocolate I'm getting. Slight creaminess to it from the lactose is coming through. But yeah, vanilla, dark chocolate, slight bit of dark fruit coming through as well. Bit of coffee malt maybe. Smells pleasant enough. Let's get a taste. Cookies and cream stout. Ooh, I like what I've done there. Okay. That's really quite nice. It's quite thick. Quite a thick mouthfeel, medium-bodied mouthfeel on this one. There's a lot going on with this. You're getting sort of chocolate malts. It smells dark chocolatey on the aroma, but on the taste it's more milk chocolate. Those chocolate malts are sort of coming together with the lactose in the beer. Did say there's vanilla in there as well. That vanilla, I think, is adding to the texture of the beer, giving it quite a creamy, sort of medium-bodied mouthfeel. Tastes quite thick. It's really clever. It's really clever. The carbonation works really well with this. It's very light carbonation to it. And what that carbonation does is when you have the first swig, initially you kind of get that milk chocolate, the slight coffee malt, the lactose, the vanilla. And then what the carbonation does, you kind of you get that sort of mid palate point where it kind of get a little bit of fizz. And what that does, it kind of gives the impression that it gives it a biscuity taste to it. It's really clever. There's the chocolate, vanilla. There's that little bit of carbonation. It swings around and almost gives you this kind of cookie, biscuity kind of mouthfeel. And it goes with the chocolate and the vanilla really well, really well. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this. That's really clever. Yeah, lots of chocolate, lots of vanilla. There's the slightest bit of dark fruit, right? Like a really subtle, almost cherry type flavour in there as well. But yeah, loads of chocolate malt, slight bit of coffee malt. It's not particularly bitter. There's no real aftertaste to it. It's all front and mid palate. There's nothing at the back. It's all about the texture. Really gentle carbonation. There's that chocolate, slight dark fruit. There's the carbonation swinging around. Gives you that biscuity mouthfeel to it, biscuity flavour that goes hand in hand with that chocolatey, vanilla-y taste. There's not too much vanilla, and there's not too much chocolatey malt or coffee malts in it. It's a very balanced. Flavour wise, it's quite subtle. There's nothing that jumps out. There's not loads of coffee malt in it. There's not loads of chocolate malt in it. But the mouthfeel is kind of thick, bordering on thick. It's a good kind of medium bodied beer. And it works with the level of ingredients that have gone into it. The amount of malt that's gone into it. It's kind of thick. It's quite slow going down my throat. I can feel it when I'm trying to talk. It's kind of almost getting stuck in the back of my throat. It's not that thick. Perhaps I just need a glass of water or something. I'll get milk chocolate, slight bit of cherry, vanilla. Then the carbonation comes in. Cookie. When I first done the swig, I could see a chocolate chip cookie kind of mouthfeel that came into my brain, like a cookie. Probably because I'm looking at the can, doesn't help, but it works. It really does work, this. A cookies and cream stout, that's what it is. That's what it is. I'm really impressed with that. That's really good. That's my first beer I've ever had from Turning Point Brew Company. Really impressed with that. So Lucid Dream, cookie and cream stout. I'm going to give that a good 8 out of 10, I think. I'm really enjoying this. It's a really, really clever beer. It works. So yes, Turning Point Brew Company, Lucid Dream, cookies and cream stout, 8 out of 10. Got that from my latest Beer 52 box. So you may have that already, or it might be on its way to you. I'm not too sure. But yeah, get that one down. You see what you think. Be really interested to know what you think of that, if you've had this one. Is it just me and my taste buds, you know, telling me a story that perhaps others won't get? But I think that really, really works. I think that's a cracking stout. And it does cookies and cream perfectly for me. So, yeah, 8 out of 10. Really enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you have. Please subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.